All right, good morning, guys. Welcome back to Cooking Show with Amanda. We are doing a Creole gumbo. So gumbo is a Creole dish, super popular in Louisiana and southern states. I absolutely love this. It's one of my family's favorites. I've made it for years, and I feel like every time I make it, it gets better and better. I originally learned it from the Cajun Ninja years ago, and just throughout the years, I've adapted it to kind of my own thing. But it still essentially has the same ingredients in it that he did using it too. With gumbo, you want to start with a roux. So a roux just consists of a fat and flour. So I use vegetable oil. I definitely would use a better flour for this. King Arthur's is one of the better ones, in my opinion. If you get the cheap brands, it really isn't going to thicken up as nice. So I would definitely suggest kind of splurging for this one. You absolutely want to cook it low and slow, and it typically takes about an hour, sometimes more. All right, guys, so this is what it's going to look like after about 45 minutes to an hour. It is super dark. It smells super nutty. It's amazing. It is definitely the base of this Creole gumbo, and I can't wait to taste it. Did forget to say in the beginning of the video, you definitely want to use a Dutch oven for this. It holds the heat very well. You can put it in the oven too if you want to later on, but I definitely suggest using this, or at least a cast iron. Directly to this, we're gonna add the holy trinity of vegetables. So what that is actually, it's green pepper, sweet onion, and celery. And it is just going to make all of this pop. It's going to be amazing. All right, so we are doing a chicken and sausage gumbo today. So what I normally do is I'll get a rotisserie chicken and I will just shred that up. It has great flavor to it, and it's a lot less prep work. Also, we have a whole pack of andouille sausage. The andouille sausage gives a nice smoky and spicy flavor to the soup, so I really like using that one. I will make my own stock today just to save time. These sometimes they get a bad rap, but honestly, I think they are so flavorful. I absolutely love using them. So if you don't have time to make stock, which I mean, let's be honest, a lot of us moms don't have time for that. So these are super great options, and they are so flavorful. While our peppers and onions and celery are going over here, we're gonna cook off the sausage. It is already cooked. However, I want to get it to have like a nice crust on it. As this is cooking, you want to keep stirring it so that it doesn't stick to the bottom or burn. You just want it to have a nice like golden crust around the pieces. It's going to add some more flavor. Next, we are going to add in our stock to our vegetables and roux. And what you want to do, you want to pour in a little bit at a time, and then you want to mix that together. So we are going to take our sausage that we made, and we are going to just put it right into the soup here. See the consistency of the soup? It's definitely going to thicken up as it simmers for a while. So I think that's perfect consistency for me. If you want it to be a little bit more, feel free to add more liquid. And at the same time, we are going to add our chicken. For the purpose of this video, I did measure out some seasonings, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really ever do that. I measure with my heart. So with this one, it's about 1.5 tablespoons of Cajun seasoning. This is garlic powder. I did about a teaspoon and a half. 4 bay leaves, just kidding. And then we have some salt and pepper here. I did a teaspoon of salt and then about 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. And then my favorite for this is slap your mama. This definitely has a kick to it, so you just want to be mindful if people don't like a lot of spice. But I love the flavor of it, so I just give a nice run around of that. And this is what you want. You want this like really dark color for this gumbo. That's where all the flavor is. And we're gonna let this simmer for about 45 minutes to an hour, because I have some ladies downstairs that are really looking forward to try this. All right, so we are all done here. I'm going to dig for the bay leaves though, because we definitely don't want to eat those. All right, so I already had rice already cooked, so that's why I use this today. You can use whatever rice you want to though. I do like to take a scoop though and take that over and just place it right on top. It just gives a nice presentation. And then whatever herbs you have at home, parsley is obviously always a good choice.